Hi ladies, welcome to Story Saturday. I am Heather Hermes. I am a Black status presenter with Younique, and I'm also a team builder. And the way I build my teams is I give my girls the confidence to build their own. So we'll start there. I introduce myself that way on Periscope. If you guys know what Periscope is, it's a live streaming app. I'm sure if you're a Younique presenter, you know what it is. But if you're not, it's a live streaming app that we create relationships on, and we have the ability to reach other people that are just on it for fun, or they're there for business, whatever it is. So I'll touch on that a little bit later. But first I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. I've been a makeup artist for about 20 years. I've done fashion and print, and I've worked for cosmetic companies. I've been an account executive. I've worked behind the counter. I've done all kinds of stuff. Events, lots of events, weddings, you name it, I've done it. So that being said, I had kids and I had to stay at home after I had kids because the cost of daycare wasn't really covering what I was making. And I couldn't travel, so I couldn't make the big bucks, right? So what I did is I stayed home and I got depressed and I ate myself into oblivion and I gained some weight and I didn't feel good about myself. And, I think we all go through some sort of period like this after we have our kids. And, some of us snap out of it and some of us don't. But what happened is my friend, she told me about this mascara. And I was like, girl, I have so much mascara. I don't need your mascara, but I love you, so I'm going to buy it. So common story, right? So I bought the mascara. She's like, post a selfie. So I posted a selfie. And then everybody started going, wow, what's that? Tell me about it. Tell me more, Heather. And then I found out that people wanted to know what I had to say. First of all, because I haven't really been talking on Facebook much or, doing much reaching out to my friends. I wasn't really feeling great about myself. So it kind of created confidence within me to go further. And my friend who signed me up with Younique said, you should just sell it. You can make some money. You're at home anyway. Why not try it? So I tried it. So you know how it is. Your husband is like, okay, she's crazy. She's losing her mind. She's at home. She's signed up for this thing. Well, I didn't tell him until I hit yellow. And yellow is $1,000 in sales. So it didn't take long, but still, I didn't tell my husband. And then I told him, hey, I joined this cosmetic company and I'm going to be, working from home on my phone. He's like, yeah. When are the home parties? When does all this busyness start? When do we need to pay babysitters? All that stuff. So I'm painting a really bad picture of my hubby, aren't I? He's awesome. He's very supportive now. So I don't even know what happened after that, but I just knew that I was driven by the response that I got from people. And I wasn't really trying to sell them on anything. I was just kind of showing like, look at this. This is really cool. Or look at this pigment. We didn't have much back then. We had pigments. I was all, awestruck over the pigments. And people were responding. People were responding to my friends' posts on it too, because they would post pictures for me, not makeup artists. So it started making me feel like I had something to do. I had a little bit more purpose and, it was fun for me. So then after I hit yellow and, I just kept going and kept sharing, kept getting more confidence, that kind of thing, posting pictures and selfies and the whole deal. I hit green. Like just out of the blue, my friend who signed me up calls me and says, girl, you just hit green status. I'm like, what does that mean? So it was crazy. I didn't really know what it meant, but I look back at it and it sounds like I'm just saying, oh, I just hit green in a month. Well, I did, but I don't remember having that as a goal, and that's my point. Now I have goals and I know how to reach them, but the reason I know how to reach them is because I just had fun. I just had fun and I shared my pictures and I built my confidence. And the people that said no, I didn't care. It was like hashtag love off, I just kept going. I kept going and I kept holding on to those, likes and loves and shares and questions. I just kept holding on to those and, building myself back up from the short depression that I had after my kids were born, and I showed up for my kids more. I showed up for my husband more. And I honestly did not care about the money that I made or the things that came along with it. The money I made, the discount on cosmetics, the free stuff I was getting again, because I missed free cosmetics. I mean, I would do it for free cosmetics, right? Free makeup, that's like a girl's dream. Free makeup, I get to take pictures with makeup on and people like it. You know, even if it's two people liked me that day. So it was more than I had before I started doing this. I had two little boys that liked me, and that was awesome. But, you know, we strive to be accepted by our peers. So that was one thing that I really loved. So I kept going. I hit orange, I hit purple, and at purple I knew, like, okay, this is what my goal is now, you know, and I knew that I had to break it down. I stopped just having fun, even though that was still my goal, is to just keep sharing and to keep having fun and to keep telling people about it, which is how I recruited. I think I have, I don't know, 1,000 or over 1,000. I don't look at the number because I just want to know them as individuals. I just want to build relationships. So I built that team because I kept sharing and I kept the love going. I kept the confidence building. And when people ask me, you know, what do you do? Of course, I give them little tips on, you know, how to build relationships or what to say. But I also build their confidence, and I make sure that they know that they're capable, first of all. And second of all, to focus on the little things that make you feel good. The little victories, the little likes, one sale, you know, whatever it is, that keeps you going, that keeps you becoming more confident. So once I hit purple, I stayed there for a while. And I really wanted to hit black status. But at that point, I had a team that loved me and I loved them. And how I built that relationship was just through not just focusing on their sales and their numbers, which is important, but focusing on their confidence and being able to film a video and throw it up there, or being able to apply makeup or feel like they can trust themselves to tell their customer, to be the expert. So giving them the confidence to build their own teams, to trust themselves with the makeup, and to be the expert with their customers. So I think a lot of people will tell you in Younique that it wasn't too much about the money. If you really dig deep and ask these presenters, of course we all want money, okay? We don't want to be a broke girl. We want to be that girl. We want to be millennial rich girls, right? But it's way more about how it makes you feel to have that many girlfriends, to have that many likes, and the likes, each and every person that likes my picture, I try to say, I know who that is. I've messaged them before. I've talked to them. You know, you start liking their stuff. You start commenting on their stuff. And I don't care if you're a pink status presenter or a black status presenter. If I've had a conversation with you, I remember it and it means something. So, and that's what keeps me going, the confidence that it's building in me and that I'm building in other people. And that's what I love about this. And that's what's going to keep me going to black status level 1 and keep me having goals and getting other people to their goals. So it might sound a little cheesy, but that is how I did it. Thank you for having me on Story Saturday. I totally appreciate the love, and I wish every one of you success in your business.